Dear colleagues, greetings from the beautiful coast of Lithuania. It's really sad that we cannot meet in live conference, but at least we can meet virtually. And now, let's talk about more serious things. I'm Kairys from Vilnius University, and the title of my presentation is Let's Try Something Crazy: Estimation of Future Time Perspective from Data of Survey of Health, Aging, and Retirement in Europe. And my presentation is prepared together with Olga Zamalijeva and Liniauskaitė. Large international databases are quite attractive. Usually they measure a wide range of constructs. The data are collected from several countries, and commonly they are longitudinal. However, time perspective is rarely included in such databases. We probably think that time perspective is an important construct, and it's related to basic functioning of human psyche. Therefore, it's quite interesting to try to estimate time perspective from already existing data that are aimed to analyze another constructs. Therefore, we aim to test whether future time perspective could be identified from the data of Survey of Health, Aging, and Retirement in Europe, or SHARE in short. SHARE is a large international database, Survey of Health, Aging, and Retirement in Europe. The data are collected from 27 European countries and Israel, and participants aged 15 and older are selected from each country. And it is longitudinal database, and already 8 waves are collected, and we analyze the data from the 7th wave. To measure future time perspective, we look through all the questions of SHARE questionnaire, and we selected 3 questions that are related with the future in our opinion. First of all, how often do you look forward to each day? The second question is, how often do you feel the future looks good to you? And the third question asks about what are the chances that you will live to the age, and then age of participants plus 5 are asked. First 2 questions are measured using 4-point Likert type scale, and the third question is measured in scale from 0 to 100. To check whether our index of future time perspective has some validity, we used 3 additional measures that we already know from other research that are related with future time perspective. First of all, from the personality traits that were measured using BFI, Big Five inventory with the 10 questions, we analyzed conscientiousness. And we expected that conscientiousness will positively correlate with future time perspective, as already in several research, this link is established. Also, we expected negative correlation between body mass index and future time perspective, because future time perspective is related with healthy behaviors, with positively with health-related behaviors. Therefore, we could expect lower body mass index. And also, we expected positive correlation with life satisfaction, as already in several research, the link with positive link between well-being or life satisfaction and future time perspective are found. First of all, we formed the index of future time perspective. How we did that? First of all, we calculated z-scores for each of the questions because they were measured in different scale. Then we run principal component analysis. And as you can see, factor loadings are quite high. So that means that we can expect that there is some common variance between those three questions. And then we calculated index from those three questions using results from factor analysis. And then we run correlations between our index of future time perspective and personality traits. And as you can see, all personality traits are correlated significantly with future time perspectives. And it's not a surprise as we analyzed data from more than 54,000 participants. The highest correlation is minus 0.28 with neuroticism. And as you can see, the correlation between future time perspective and conscientiousness is positive as we expected, and it's 0.18. So this result is as we expected. The correlation between future time perspective and body mass index is negative, 0.06, is quite low, but still in the direction we expected. And the correlation between future time perspective and life satisfaction is positive, 0.54. However, this result is not so important because 2 of the 3 items we selected to analyze future time perspective are related with well-being, and well-being is quite similar construct to life satisfaction. Despite that life satisfaction is measured with 1 item question, the result is not so important because those 2 constructs are quite related. So to sum up, the results supported the idea that time perspective can be extracted from the measurements designed to assess other constructs. However, the way to ensure that this is not only the methodological artifact must be found, because we can think that everything we extracted from those three questions actually is common method bias. So we should find a way how to check if there is something more than common method bias. My contacts, if you want to write to me, is here. And thank you for your attention.